We are learning more about Martin Short's daughter, Katherine, who took her own life Monday. As we reported, we broke this story. Police came to her home in the Hollywood Hills after getting a call. They found that she had died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound. It is obviously devastating to the Short family. She was having mental struggles for a long time, apparently. And we spoke with a very close friend of hers just a few minutes ago, actually, who talked to us a little bit about Katherine. She was a licensed social worker who did volunteer work for a mental health foundation. And this was really important to her, and she was open to an extent that she went through mental struggles herself. But what this person said to us, I think, is really interesting. He said that Katherine, as he put it, took on the baggage of the world. And we asked him, what that meant. And, you hear this from other therapists as well, that sometimes, a therapist who sits there and listens to really sad stories, tortured stories, of people who are struggling, and you hear it all day long, day in, day out, it takes a toll. Even if you're not struggling yourself, it takes a toll to hear these unresolved problems that people have all day long, where you feel the responsibility to help them. And she did. This person called her an incredibly empathetic soul and somebody who tried her best to help everybody around her. And it weighed her down. And again, it doesn't just necessarily weigh somebody down who, has mental issues or mental health issues. It can weigh anybody down when you hear this day after day after day. It's depressing. So she went through these struggles. They were up and down for years. And this person was telling me she had an emotional support dog. But this person was telling us about a dog that she had before this one. His name was Charlie. It was a rescue. And he was saying how important this dog was to her, that this dog was loving, comforting, and made her feel safe. So this was something that was really, really meaningful to her. And, we asked, does that mean she was kind of a solitary person, because she had this dog that she relied on so much? And he said no, that she had friends, she had a social circle, but she was going through her own mental struggles. She didn't open up with him, and he was close to her, about what they were specifically, other than to say that she would just take on all the baggage of everybody else. So it is just a really sad, sad story that, in her early 40s, that she just couldn't cope anymore. Just one other thing that I found interesting, that this person said when he met her, she didn't go by Katherine Short. She went by Katherine Hartley, which was her middle name. So she wasn't kind of bandying this around town that she was the daughter of a famous celebrity. She was living on her own, and did the best she could, as he put it, to help others.
Yeah, I'm Jada from Brooklyn, and I just think it's unfortunately like really heartbreaking when a mental health professional succumbs to their own mental health issues while trying to help other people. I also think that it's unfortunate given that she probably had an awareness of a world that most of us have nothing, we don't know about that world, the celebrity world, that behind the scenes, and that might have even contributed to her desire to help others. But ultimately, it might have been too much for her to deal with. And, condolences to her family. I think that's just the most unfortunate thing when people who are really trying to help people succumb to their own issues.
I think you put that really well, especially the idea that somebody succumbed who was, living to help other people. It's really sad.